Yo, it is DJ Walden. We are back again with another YouTube video, and we are doing an E3 2014 recap. Stay tuned. Video got cut off. Doing another entrance. We're here. We're ready. Let's begin. We are going to talk about the big three. We're going to talk about Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. We'll dabble in about Ubisoft and dabble a little bit in EA. But let's first start off talking about Microsoft, and I think all eyes were on them. They opened up the gates. I think it was the first conference at E3, and then they first off came out with Phil Spencer, talking about the great support, sucking up to the fans again, like it has been for the last couple months, and talking about just the support that these fans have given him and given Microsoft and given Xbox. And they first started out with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and let me tell you, it doesn't look like the same rinse and repeat Call of Duty that I've seen in prior years. I'll be completely honest. I think it looks new gen. I think it has the potential to be a competitor in new gen, and it has that Call of Duty name, so it has that hallmark name, and you know what you're going to get yourself into. But it does look different. It looks different to the extent to where it's worth buying for $60. So they opened up with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It looked great. It looked phenomenal. They get the DLC back again. And then after that, they just went games. I mean, they had games like Sunset Overdrive, which looks spectacular, to be honest. This game is a third-person, shooter. It's different. It's a punk rock, 90s, 80s feel, and it looks super fun. There's a lot of parkour, just really good gameplay. You also had Forza Horizon 2, which racing games aren't as popular as all these other FPSs and these third persons and but it still looked phenomenal. It's obviously going to be in 1080p, which easier to code games in 1080p. But it looks phenomenal. It's got dynamic weather. It's got what else does it have? Oh, it's got seamless multiplayer. And these are just some of the things that this game will offer. If you go buy now, pre-order Forza Horizon 2. Microsoft, I'm going to rate them an 8 out of 10. I think the only thing that they were missing was a little bit of content. I mean, they did have Halo, whole edition, 1, 2, 3, 4, all remastered. I think it looks seamless. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks phenomenal. I'll give them an 8 out of 10. I think the games that they delivered, they were phenomenal, but I think they lacked games compared to Nintendo and Sony. But I think the way they came out and showed themselves really brought them to getting that 8 points. All right, we're going to talk about Sony now. Sony, the big boy on the block now, I like to say. Sony has been dominating this game console, this whole generation so far. I mean, sales, games, and the games that they brought out were freaking incredible. I mean, I have never played Uncharted. I've never played Infamous, and those trailers, those gameplay reveals make me want to play those type of games that Sony offers. The trailer for Uncharted 4 was interesting. A little slower paced, little talking. Not sure what I'm supposed to get out of that. I haven't played the first 3, but it looked interesting, definitely. You had games like Infamous, and Infamous, I'm sure it is a guy-driven game, and you play as a guy as the main character, and it looks like in the trailer that you are going to play as a girl. Now, this is completely different. Do I care? No, I don't. I could care less whether it's a girl or a guy, and it's a story of the game. But they deliver games, and they have Little Big Planet. They have this medieval game like Bloodborne. Looks medieval, dark, gloomy. Looks something that'd be pretty kick-ass. I'm gonna give Sony an 8 out of 10 as well. I think the way they delivered their conference was a little slower, a little lackluster, but the games that they had were phenomenal. I mean, they had all the games that you wanted, all the games that you were expecting, all the games that will come out and be there. Nintendo, a favorite actually by a lot of people. I mean, these games just looked amazing. You've got your Mario. It's not an actual Mario, but it's I guess you can say the Minecraft of Mario, or that doesn't make sense. Think of Minecraft, but with Mario. It's Mario Maker. It's a new game. Haven't seen gameplay on it, but it's there, and it's a creating game where you, I guess, build blocks 2D, and from the likes of it, looks pretty cool. Looks different. Legend of Zelda looked freaking amazing on the Wii U. It looked phenomenal. I've said that about a lot of these games, but I mean, Zelda has always been a classic. It's always been a heavyweight for Nintendo. It's always been up there with Mario. It is there, and it looks great. It wipes I think the competition, and what Nintendo's trying to do here. They always have the same core games, but I think these core games are really pushing it to the next level with Nintendo. Mario Party for the Wii U. I have these written down on my phone, and this phone keeps turning off. Mario Party for the Wii U. Mario Party, classic. Always has been, always will be. I expect that'll be coming out. A game that looks a little bit different. It's a shooter. It's called Splatoon. And I will say this. I'll sum it up in one word. You can look it up. Interesting. Different. I guess that's 2 words, but interesting. It's different, and it's there. And Super Smash Bros. I think everybody expected that. I think they said 2015. I think they're pushing for Super Smash Brothers. Who doesn't love Super Smash Brothers? Who doesn't remember as a child or even now as a teenager playing that on the GameCube or the Wii? Just fun time, great time. And I will give Nintendo an 8.5 out of 10. I think Nintendo won this with games. I think all of us had a great show. I think we all got a great show from this E3. But I think Nintendo won overall. I mean, the games that they delivered, they just looked crazy. And they looked fun. And they looked as if Nintendo was kind of getting what they used to have back. And I'll give Nintendo the edge by 0.5. And I think that's just purely on these classic games coming back, looking great, looking phenomenal, and these teams working very hard. We'll dab a little bit into the EA Ubisoft. Ubisoft, you have Assassin's Creed. It's almost imminent. They didn't announce it, but Watch Dogs 2, the way it ended, Watch Dogs 2 is there. Assassin's Creed Unity looks crazy. EA, I think Battlefield Hardline took the show. You have NHL, you have Madden, which I think Madden has been a big improvement. I think it's crazy. I guess you could say it's dumbing down. You'll watch the IGN gameplay trailer, or not the trailer, but just gameplay, and it looks a little dumbed down. You can see your matchups and stuff, but it's all capable of turning off and making the game to its core principles. But EA, Battlefield Hardline, I think, took the show. Some people say it looks like an extension, but Battlefield is fun. And Hardline looks different, and it looks fun. And, Assassin's Creed Unity and Battlefield Hardline are the 2 games that I really look forward to by those 2 companies, Ubisoft and EA. Well, that has been it. That has been the E3 2014 recap. Not a vlog, E3 recap. I want to announce that we have hit 100 views on the Madden 15 wish list. That's crazy. I want to take a little time and say thank you very much. 100 views, whether it looks small or big, it looks small to a lot of people, but to me it is a big accomplishment. It's 100 views. It's a step in the right direction. That video, I don't even think that's my best video. I think it. I delivered on what I wanted to say in the 5 minutes, but it's not my best video. I have better videos, and 100 views, amazing. I just want to thank you, bottom of my heart. Really means a lot. And the other videos, they seem to be catching up. Some of them seem pretty stagnant at 30, 40 views, but I really think this is the gateway. You got to seize the opportunity and the opening that we have here. And I just want to say thank you. This is the 10th video as well. E3 2014 recap, 10th video. It's been a good ride so far, these 10 videos, and I'd like to keep it up. I've been trying to deliver more and more content every time I upload, and that's it. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, favorite, and subscribe. You can follow me on the links in the description below. Twitch and Twitter. I am on both. I'm out, boy. I'll see you later. Dog. Bang, bang.